Yo, what is up, YouTube? We're back with another client interview. I'm with my guy, Rafe. Uh would you be generous enough to share with the audience exactly what you do?
Absolutely. I'm thank you for having me on. First of all, I'm super pumped. I have the privilege of being the co-founder of Poppy AI. We're a AI marketing tool, and we help people make content and ads so they can go viral and make money. That is what we do. We've helped over 13,000 creators, big businesses, people from Vanessa Lau or Alex Hormozzi's team or Dan Martell's team, and so biggest YouTubers, biggest creators and business owners are thankfully on Poppy, and a lot of them are running their own agencies. So like Bad Marketing, for example, uses Poppy to run their own agency and fulfill for their clients. And so we're growing, and we're very excited to be able to help people.
That's amazing, brother. That's amazing. That's amazing. And you guys have done all these amazing things. And how long has Poppy actually been an actual startup or company? How long have you guys been running?
Just over a year, I would say close. We're getting close to 2 years now.
Not even 2 years. That's
Yeah,
dope. That's amazing.
yeah.
That's amazing.
Just getting
So,
started, baby. Let's fucking
yeah,
go.
yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing. And I mean, you guys haven't even been in an inception for 2 years. Like, how did we get connected? Just to give the audience some context. Obviously, I know you know, but how'd you guys find me in general?
Absolutely. I remember your content had come up on our feed multiple times, and you had these amazing rap songs, but you were teaching marketing and lessons throughout that. And then Lance, who's our affiliate manager on our team, I believe he ended up reaching out to you to ask you to start working and maybe make something for Poppy and share it with Poppy. And so that was very cool. I think that's what ended up happening when we reached out to you. But yeah, your content would come up on my feed a lot.
Dope. That's dope. Yeah, yeah. And in terms of, just to give some audience some context, so like that's my old account. I had an account, Carson Raps Content, grew it to 100,000 followers just through teaching people how to make social media content through rapping it. So there was a lot of alignment because you guys help people make content with your software, and that's obviously what I was teaching on my page. But in terms of like just to kind of date back, I believe it was maybe April of last year, like 2025, when he reached out. What would you guys say when it comes to popping? Like, what would you guys say is a challenge that you guys face when it comes to just growing and scaling that made you want to reach out to a creator like me or any creator to promote the
Absolutely.
software?
Absolutely. The challenge we were facing is we had this great product. It could help a lot of people. We knew the type of people who we could help, but we didn't have reach ourselves to get to those people. So, for example, I had my own channel, Clever Programmer, with 1 million subscribers, and it was a developer audience because I had taught them how to code, and I spent 8 to 9 years building that audience. And when we launched Poppy to them, guess how many sales we made, bro? Zero.
Bro.
Zero fucking sales to 1 million subscribers, spending 8 years working my ass off to build loyalty with them. But I
YouTube.
still love those people, but they're developers. And so they were like, we're not interested in a tool that helps content creators or marketers.
Mm-hmm.
And so they didn't buy. And then we were like, oh man, so how do we do this? And then we started looking into how can we tap into creators that already
Yeah.
have networks, that have already created audiences of business owners, marketers that we can put our product in front of. And so when we started finding people like you, we started getting Poppy in front of people. And that's how Poppy started growing so fucking fast.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
And when it came to actually like creating the video, right? Like I know that Lance was obviously the person that reached out to me, but you were the one that had to sign off on it. Like what made you okay with, signing off on me specifically doing an ad for Poppy? Like even
Yeah.
though the content that I was making, like no one had really been doing that type of content before, right? It was so unique, right?
Yeah.
What
It's
made
very
you
unique.
feel like, hey, like I still want to give this guy a shot?
More than anything, I mean, one of the things was just that's just sounded like a fun idea. I'm like, yo, that was cool. Like, I would love for us to have a rap song about Poppy and then what it does and how it could help people. I think we weren't even thinking of from an ROI perspective, honestly. I mean, I wasn't, when we initially signed off, like, I mean, okay, some ROI, right? Obviously, because we're like, okay, creator niche, community, probably
Yeah,
in the right area, but it
yeah,
sounded like, oh, this is a fun idea. But then obviously it turned out to be much more than a fun idea. When we created the video with you, we ended up actually getting a whole bunch of sales. And so
Wow.
that was an awesome bonus on top of like getting a sick ass rap song about Poppy. And so that was
Yeah.
cool. You know, I just remember going through the feed on Instagram, and then all of a sudden, you know, the rap song came on, and we all always reference it. Like I'd always be with Lance, and we'd just be walking around, and at just random as fucking times at like 2 a.m. I'll just look at him, and I'll just be like, I just created a clone, and he would be, and then he would go, but with my voice and my tone. And so it like lives with us, you know, so that's very special. I can't say that for all the other affiliates that have made videos for us, you know, like they've done a great job, but it's not like it lives with us. This was really cool. And then of course it made sales too, which was a huge added bonus.
Oh, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. Yeah, unless yeah, I definitely want to get some content to that. Do you have any data in terms of like the actual results? Like since the video had actually dropped, do you know how that actually contributed to an ROI in terms of sales and people actually signing up for Poppy?
Yeah, absolutely. So we had, I actually, one of the reasons I was a few minutes extra late is because I was actually pulling up all the data
Okay.
on the revenue that we made
Yeah,
from
no
your
worries.
video.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, from that video, we've made in total $5,484 from that video,
Just okay, organically.
organically. So
Wow.
here's something that's interesting. So we got initially we had $3,365 that we made, but then something interesting that happened is that was from all the referrals that came pretty much directly from you,
Attributed.
but attributed to you, right? Directly attributed to you. But then there was somebody that bought because of you. I won't say her full name, but her name is Jasmine, first name, and she bought the product from you. But then she came from you. That's how she found out about Poppy. But then she referred three extra people herself, and
Oh,
so you see what I'm saying? So all, like downstream.
so
So
direct
downstream.
attribution and indirect attribution, pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah. And so she referred about $1,200, and from yours was $3,365. So when you actually add that up, total, all of it is $5,484, which is awesome.
Amazing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Amazing. And do you guys know, like, obviously that's more like the bottom of funnel in terms of sales. Do you know how many leads came in or how many people at least just went and, were interested in Poppy as a result of the video, in terms of
Yeah.
express interest?
So, I mean, we probably got a lot more views. I mean, I can tell you that. It would be hard to find every single thing, but I can probably reverse engineer a few things and tell you. So,
Yeah.
okay, so let me think on this. If we got from you directly five customers, right, at the start, and then if I reverse engineer that, our conversion rate on our page is not the highest. So let's see this.
Does it give you like conversion rate per video for that or as a result of the ad?
Give me just 1 second because I'm going to do this calculation. So
No, take
we
your time.
got five customers at 5% conversion rate. How many views would we have gotten for that to happen? Yeah, so our sales page would have probably had to have gotten at least 2,000 views, if not more. That's our
Mm,
sales page. The reason why I don't have a leads number is because we don't, up until now, we've never had leads for Poppy. We only have customers. And so we never collected emails. And so if we collected leads, then it would probably be a couple of hundred leads, I imagine, at the very least. And we would have done more revenue too. But we didn't have a sales team. We didn't have any leads. We just sent everybody to a checkout page before.
I got you. Direct to checkout. Okay. Yeah.
Correct.
Yep, yep, yep. And I believe I'm going through my my mini chat now just to get the exact numbers from just my end as well.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, but I believe that do you know that before I go into mini chat, do you know the exact view count that the video was at too before obviously my account got disabled. I'm looking in the mini
I
chat.
would have to ask Lance. I don't know at the top of my head.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna type in Poppy in my okay. Yeah. So auto DM links. This was a year ago. Okay. Yeah, so just yeah, just so from my end, I know since I dropped the price inside the ad, which was specific to you guys, because I wanted to mention the discount code. So there was looks like 29 people that at least opted in to the CTA. 16 people clicked, so that's like a 55% click-through rate. I don't know what the typical metrics are for you guys in terms of like click-through rate. I've seen for me it's typically like
So
maybe 30.
16 people clicked and then five of those bought.
Yeah,
Damn, that's pretty high. Yeah, that's like really high intent.
really. Okay.
Yeah, that's really high intent because 16, five bought. I mean, holy fuck. That's a
Yeah.
lot. That's pretty high intent.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that's not, yeah. I mean, at 16 people, I would expect zero sales.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's exactly why I dropped the price in the ad because I've just seen
Oh,
like
in the ad, you said the price
yeah, I
itself.
split yeah, I sometimes I split test it and I'll be like, hey, like just comment Poppy and I'll send you the link to sign up without dropping price. But in the ad specifically, like my editor showed the link to like I said, I'll be honest, this site isn't free. And it showed the 3.99, but I do have a code that'll discount the fee and then dropped it to
Oh, that's
3.
sick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Yes.
that's great. That's
So
awesome.
that's what made the leads a lot higher intent because like I was just like, yo, I'll be honest, like, bro, this is not free software. Like, this is really good. So it's
Correct.
not cheap. But you want
Yeah.
to comment Poppy before your purchase is complete. Keep shining.
Yeah.
And then
That's
yeah,
great actually.
yeah,
Now
yes.
Poppy is now we're testing a couple of different things and now Poppy is a lot more expensive. And so
Mm.
if we had ran that campaign now, it would have done a lot more revenue now
Yeah,
than it would have before. So it
yeah,
also has to do with the price points of
yeah.
what the software or what the company is selling. But now our price point is much higher. And well, I mean we're at least we're testing it for a while,
Mhm.
but like we've
Yeah.
tested it for the last 2 weeks and it's fucking crushing it.
It's amazing. That's amazing. And how do those numbers like shake up to your typical creative or ad creative that somebody might post for you organically, right? 5,000 sales, direct and indirect attribution, the what roughly like at 1 out of 3 people that click the link bought, right? Like 33% conversion. Like how does that typically add up
Yeah.
for the creators?
So the people are high intent. What I can tell you at a high level is like almost majority of our creators, we never make any profit on. Like there's no profit on those deals. It's we pay and then we get piece of content, but it doesn't lead to conversions. And that's like 95% of the people. And then within the 95% of the people, there are some that are like great deals, and then you have some unicorn deals. Um, and and so it's rare that you come across a profitable deal. And so, for example, the deal that we had with you, that was profitable. So that was really good.
It's like in the
But
five.
yeah, yeah, I would say it's like probably within the smaller, like 5% of how it performed compared to a lot of the others.
Wow. Wow. And I mean just to give the audience some context, like since because obviously for myself, like this has actually become an offer now. Like rapads.net is like how I'm marketing it.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, appreciate it. How would you say like why do you feel like making like a rap ad video for you guys? Like why do you feel like that video now, knowing what you know, was able to actually lead to an ROI versus like a lot of creators, it's good content, but it might not
Yeah.
directly lead to
Uh,
like any sales.
I'm gonna answer that in a second. Do you know the Ashley Furnitures? Ooh, Ashley Furnitures. You know that guy that
I've heard that. Yeah,
blew
yeah.
up rapping because of
Yeah,
Ashley Furnitures. He made a jingle, just blew and now he's like massive. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's funny. But so why it converted well is because of this. I think from what I recall, I think your song talked of I mean you were rapping about it, but you also went a little bit you went bunch deeper into the product on what you
Yeah.
can do with it. And again, bunch of the ad is fuzzy to me, but if it converted, I know for a fact that you were actually educating on the product. You were
Yeah.
showing how it was used.
Yeah.
Because what we noticed is if the video is pure entertainment, it never converts for us for our software at all. But when the video is entertaining, but mostly like educational, that's when it converts. Like the educational part is the most important part for all our videos to convert.
Yeah.
And so you had the education in it, and then you even had the price and call to action. So I think those are some of the most important things. And then obviously you were even following up with the people through ManyChat and making sure they were going to the page where
Yeah.
like I can't say that every creator is doing that.
Yeah. 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 I'm looking at the video now. I might have my editor attach it in the video.
Oh, that's sick.
So I think for one, like the hook, like you see how it's like two of me. I think
Yes.
that was one thing that like obviously the hook of a video, you know that from, being on YouTube for over a decade, right? Like
Yeah.
if you don't have a hook, you don't have, a viewer at all.
Yep.
Because now that I'm looking at the video, I'm seeing one of the screenshots. It was at 150,000 views. Yeah. 150,000 views before my page got disabled. So that's like one part of what made it get so many
Yep.
views, just the hook.
Yeah.
Like me saying like I created a clone and then I actually like had the clone behind me, right?
Yeah.
Now, in terms of the educational part, like when I got past like the first like four lines,
Yep.
yeah, so I'm seeing now like how I transitioned it was like copy AI, copy links to all your videos that you can use as a baseline. So like I had like the different platforms like Instagram,
Yep.
TikTok, YouTube. Yeah. So I was actually
I
showing
love
like
the ad libs. It's so funny.
yeah, yeah. I had some fun with this one. This is actually like for me to you, like this is one of my favorite songs too.
Oh, that's sick.
I've done like hundreds. Like I have a Claude skill now that like helps me write raps faster.
Yeah.
And like I was like, so I had to literally like take all like 110 plus raps I've done. And like I was like, yo, Poppy's really dope.
That's
I really
sick.
like the Poppy one. Because yeah, like so I just took the approach of like in that part was like just educating the viewers of like step by step how to use it. Like you copy and paste your videos, you create, the board feature, then you click AI chat and you connect the two groups. I said, and it was an analogy, you connect them like it's Bluetooth, right?
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then the prompting, like I had my editor put a different prompt, but in the song, let me see. Yeah, so that's where I went and I educated them like, okay, like you have your videos. These are good for like your tone, your style, your voice, but now you need a reference, like a viral reference, right? For the script to convert because like I was teaching social media, so like I know like you can't just write a script without a reference, right?
Uh-huh.
Um, so that's when like I use fitness. Fitness is like a wide TAM.
Yeah.
So like I knew like a lot of people would be able to relate to that. Um,
Yeah.
so then yeah, like type in fitness, type that in IG, copy the link to some content that's popping and paste it in Poppy for step number three. And
Oh,
then
that's sick.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the prompt was what was it? Yeah, yeah. So the prompt was just like rewrite this vid based on my tone and my slang and make sure that my script is unique. And then boom, it auto generated the prompt, the script, and then it's like
Yep.
now you know word for word what you can say so your content can blow up when it gets released.
Yep.
So yeah, yeah, and then obviously like the price drop and then the call to action. So I think definitely like the education component, like I wanted to take pride in that because like I know with the software, like you have to make it so simple to the viewer to where it's like, okay, like this software makes my life simpler. Like I mean I'm sure you're a coder. You've dealt with softwares that just make life harder. Like not to throw shade, I don't want to like put any softwares down. One comes to mind off the top of my head. But it's just like you go into the software and it's like it's so feature heavy. Like you don't know what's a priority to use. Like the
Yep.
UI of it makes it so hard. Like I wanted to just
Sounds
make
like
it so
HubSpot.
I was gonna say go high level.
I was actually the first thing when you said it, I thought go high level,
I'll go high
and then
level.
I thought
Yeah,
HubSpot.
yeah. I'm like, bro, why is this software so hard to use? So I'm
Yeah.
like, I feel like Poppy also just like makes it so simple because like I think I watched a video from you when I first became a user. This is before the wrap was even done. I already had paid for the software. I was like, I feel like this software is really good because it's not like another LLM that like it's just chat and output. It's like you almost get to like mind dump,
Yep.
mind map
Yep.
everything. Like I feel like it's
Yep.
like almost like it's like meant for a creative person or creator, right?
Yes.
'Cause, yeah,
Exactly.
my attention span is dog shit, bro.
No, that's all good. That's everybody's like that now.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like me being able to just see everything. It's like okay, like I remember this, I remember that. Versus like you
Correct.
have to scroll up in Claude for
Yeah,
some
I
reason.
forget all that shit. I'm like, bro, I do not remember what I said a while ago. It's okay for coding, but then like when I'm doing it for creative work, it becomes really hard.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I think all that combined, like how good the product is, because I can attest that, and then just explaining it and yeah, being entertaining, I feel like all that kind of came together. So
That's
yeah,
incredible.
yeah, yeah, I really like that. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess in terms of like now that that creative has been done, like what do you see as next for Poppy? Is it just continuing to have more creators do more ads for you like organically and then running that as paid or I guess what's the vision for like where Poppy's going next?
So a couple of things. One, we're trying to crack cold ads
Okay.
because if we crack cold ads, then we can basically infinitely scale with the click of a button, which is a nice promise of the ads. Obviously, it's not as easy. There's a
Yeah, but
lot of
yeah.
Yeah, so that's one big focus that we have right now. The second thing is we're testing is I think Poppy needs to be we're trying to go up market. So like we looked at all of our testimonials and the people that are winning. The group that's winning the most, we're winning. Nobody knows how to win better than us. Is our ads agency group. They
Yeah.
are like killing it. They're getting a crazy ROI. They have 4 times the retention of any other cohort from
Yeah.
Poppy. So like we have a lot of creators and that's amazing, but the agency people are actually making way more money using Poppy. And
Yeah.
so
I can
we
attest.
yeah.
Yeah.
So were you like an agency or were you a creator running using Poppy?
No, I've had an agency for the last 2 years. It
Oh,
just hit 2 years, yeah. So,
so
we were
basically
already,
you were using yeah.
yeah, we were already doing done for you content. It's different now, like, cause
Uh-huh.
now, like rap with me doing rapads.net it's basically like, UGC at scale. So,
Yes.
um, it's still the same fulfillment process though, because like I actually used Poppy to make like a rap too, because
Oh, that's sick.
if I need to make a rap ad, like now the first part I do, instead of like looking for viral content as a reference, I'll look at an ad from a client. So like I'll go to Poppy's the ads library feature instead of
Yeah.
like Meta ads library because
Yep.
sometimes with Meta ads library like they don't show you the creator or the original like advertiser. It's really weird
Oh.
library. So with
Uh-huh.
Poppy what I do is like I'll type in the name and usually not only will it always pop up in Poppy, but the default setting on ads library, it only shows you active ads. Like you have to manually click away from active ads versus with Poppy, it by default shows you total ads. So I can find usually like 20, 30, 50 ads in Poppy like within a type of a button, click of a button versus with
Yeah.
ads library, like I have to like go through all this manual stuff. I have to type in their business name instead of like their Instagram username because like they advertise under their business name. It's really weird with meta ads.
Weird. Yeah.
But Poppy makes it a lot more simple and I also can just integrate it directly into the software and then connect
Yep.
it to AI chat, put my voice, and then now generate meta ads, but in a rap format. So it's pretty
Yep.
dope. Yeah,
That's amazing. Yeah, so that's incredible that you got to use it for ads.
yeah.
People are starting to learn how to use it for ads too now, more and more. And so we're like, if we go to that market, they're making a lot of money using Poppy. And
Hmm.
so we're testing selling Poppy at 5K a year, if not more.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to go into that market. And so that's one thing that we want to test on cold.
Yeah.
Um, and then the second thing would be to scale Poppy is then trying to go to affiliates again, because we kind of stopped on the affiliate side actually within the last year. We slowed down on it a lot
Yeah.
because the CAC to LTV like is kind of becoming a lot lower.
Yeah.
The
You
cost
only
of getting a customer,
yeah,
yeah,
if it's
it's getting
yeah,
a lot higher. And so we're like, if we just go to the people that are winning with the product, but then charge like 10 times more for the product, it's going to be great. And then if we go after affiliates, once the price of the product is here, then it's really crazy because, you know, if we did a deal last time with you and on it we made 5K, I mean, this time it would have been maybe would have been 15K or 20K, you know,
15, yeah.
because we would have had somebody that would come in, they would get on a sales call, would show them the entire process, and then we have fulfillment now with them, way more white glove support. And so we just basically force our clients to become successful because we're like, hey, we've seen hundreds of millions of dollars in spend on both organic and paid ads.
Yeah.
We have the best marketers on the team. Let us just build a system for you. And
Yeah.
so we just build a system for them, and then they can continuously keep using it.
Exactly. That's
Um,
dope.
so that's kind of where we're heading right now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's sick.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Oh shit.
How you
Yo,
doing?
Lance, what's up,
He's
man?
so pumped.
Dude,
Hold
that's
on,
sick.
let me
Yeah.
yeah, he's so pumped. Hold on, let me take myself off of 1 second. Let me change the speaker real quick. Speaker, and let's go.
Rafa's recording, we'll record a new track.
Oh fuck, my bad, bro. Is that
No,
gonna
you're
fuck this?
nah, I think nah, I think we're good. I still hear you.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
back here.
Yeah, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Are
Um,
you
go
oh
ahead.
yeah, Raf. I was
He's
just gonna say, are you hearing me in the
no.
AirPods?
I was just on a call, so I'm back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Yes.
all hear you right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's
What were you
sick.
doing at 2:30 a.m.?
Well, first of all, Moneth called, and then I had an affiliate call. I took it. I just kept pushing it
Damn.
back. I just kept pushing it
Okay.
back.
Savage. Yeah, we were just going over like basically like a case study.
Oh yeah,
Doing
yeah.
like a case study call. And then we were just going over everything and he was asking like how we even found him. And we came across a bunch of his things, but you were the one that
I
reached
found
out,
yeah.
right?
Like 10K, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 10, yeah, it's like 10, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's dope. Yeah, that's dope. Like meta ads, I think will for sure crack now that you guys have like a higher price point.
Yes.
And then also like getting more affiliates. I like that because then it's like this is more a lot more creatives you can test once it's like you have affiliates that are now doing however many ads a month. Um,
Yes.
yeah, that'll definitely help.
Yeah.
Hi,
We want to test some affiliates that are also like ma- huge on YouTube and specifically talk to agencies.
Yeah, that's gonna be really
Um,
high right
that would be crazy.
now.
That would.
Most of our power users.
yeah. How do you, I mean, just from like a founder's perspective, right? Because like now that you like guys are stepping more into meta ads, like how valuable do you feel like it is to have like those affiliates or like creators make ads for you guys? Because like I'm sure like you're busy all
Yes.
day just in the
Yeah.
business, right? So like how
Yeah.
important is it for you?
It's definitely very important to have affiliates making ads. I think eventually for us it will be super important because right at this moment, like yeah, some of our team we're having to shoot ads. You know, I'm having to shoot ads, or Sergio on our team has to shoot ads. But eventually, when we're starting to spend enough money on ads,
Yeah.
because our budget is like okay, right now, let's say we're spending 2K a day, which is decent, but it's not crazy amount, 60
Yeah.
grand a month.
50 grand a
But
month.
the problem is like if we make too many ads right now, it gets the spend will get so diluted across.
Yeah.
But if we're starting to spend more money than that, then like it will start to be very valuable to start having affiliate ads to run.
Yeah, yeah, and obviously, like it's different for you guys, because I'm sure I mean, it's not just you making ads, but it's Sergio. I think you said Lance is in some of the ads,
Yeah.
so you guys already have like just from the founding team, maybe three, four, five people that's making the ads, which still adds diversity.
Yes, it adds a lot of diversity. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sometimes we throw in Lance so we can get more Filipino customers.
Yeah, yeah, no, it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I guess one of the last questions that I thought of was like, did you have any hesitations with like how the ad would turn out because it is so unique, with
Yeah.
rapping and like I guess did you have any hesitations before actually pulling the trigger?
Let me think. Lance, did we have any objections or hesitations like when we were pulling the trigger working with Carson? No, I'm asking you. I said talk to him right now when you showed me. We were in Thailand, right, at that time?
Think yeah, you guys were in time.
Yeah, Lance is like, I was showing you this guy, and he's like, this guy's sick. And then he's like, Kazi, you just were like, talk to him right now. And then, and when it came to the payment and all of that and payment, like, we didn't have any objections. Like, we weren't like, how's this going to ROI? Nothing. Damn. Okay. That's sick. Wow. Just there you go. We had no objections. It was just, he said it's just the vibe. And I agree. Like, I just like, this is fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess why was that? Like, because I mean, the reason why I asked is because like I have had people say like, yeah, like it is so unique. I didn't know like if it would convert or my audience
Yeah.
isn't seeing it. Like I typically would get 3 videos done from a creator, but like I started with one with you because like nobody's doing the rap. So like, I just wanted to, kind of ease my way in like I guess why were there no objections from you guys? Like why are you guys like so like hey like let's do it, let's try it out.
I mean, again, like I feel like Lance has a really good memory on this. And so we had probably no objections. Did we have any like at all? Were we like, oh, how's this gonna ROI? Like, did we not have that talk at all? That's crazy. Like, we always think about that, right? Everybody that we're trying to do a deal with, like, we always think about that. I just wonder why. Was it because like our affiliates were just killing it so much during that time too? So I've maybe a few reasons. One is like we were also like affiliates were doing better. But also I just think that overall we just I don't know, we trusted your vibe. It was great. Yeah, that makes sense. I think we saw your content. We were like, we fucked with this content, this looks sick. And we just wanted to run it. And I think we just saw like I think we would make some sales from it. You were getting good views, so the viewership was there. And we were like, if we get X amount of views, it was a good test to run. I mean, there was nothing to be really scared of. It's like at worst, we get a rap about our fucking business, and that alone is worth it. You know.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
like the bonus ROI is great.
Just the music alone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I sent Lance the song, so yeah, like the music you can put on your stories. You can, I mean, at
Oh
scale, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
we should
yeah,
be using it way more. We should be using Poppy's the song he made as like our audio when we're doing time lapse videos and shit like that. Like that would be sick, right? We should be using it way more.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not a use case for sure. Yeah, bro. I mean, I guess last thing, if you were talking to like another business owner similar to yourself, right? Like whether they have a software or maybe they just have more of a service like an agency, and they don't have enough ad creative to put out to test, so they need somebody else to make it for them, similar to myself. Like, what would you tell them now, having obviously worked with me and having received a product for Poppy?
Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to come across people you can have a lot of trust with and ease of work. That's probably one of the most important things. And I think when we worked with you, it was just very easy to work with you. It was that was great. Obviously, we got a profit, so that was doubly, triply great. I think if you're on the edge, I mean, you just have to look at like you have to invest and take your business fucking seriously. You have to take a risk. Like, there's no guarantee that is gonna ROI. Like 90% of deals don't ROI, but that doesn't mean anything. It just means like we learned and now we know not to do a certain deal or to do a certain deal. The worst thing is just constantly thinking. You know,
Yeah,
if you're thinking, you might as well just move forward. The worst thing that's gonna happen is you get a fucking awesome rap. The best thing that's going to happen is you get a ROI and now you have a whole new way of making ads and creatives for your business. So, yeah, I mean, to me, it's like a no brainer because you learn about your business, you're investing in your business,
yeah.
and then you're getting a ROI. So make the fucking jump, make it happen.
Dope. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny
Absolutely.
you say that. Because I was thinking the same thing. It's like if you have an ad creative that doesn't work, like that's just putting you closer to learning what works, right? Like
Yeah.
if you made like let's say you have to make quote unquote in theory, like you have to make 10 ads before you get one good one. Well, if you pay someone for 10 ads or 5 ads, you pay someone for 5 and they don't work. Well, now you have 5 more than you did when you were at 0, right? Like you would have had to go through
Correct.
regardless.
Yes,
Or
you would have to go through it. You're right.
yeah, there's a learning phase no matter what.
Either
So
you're gonna spend time or you're gonna spend money. And so, I just feel like even saving ourselves time to test an angle is like worth it.
yeah,
It
yeah.
just it
Yeah.
just depends like how.
Hey, yeah, I mean, yeah, like that's a lot of ads you would have to make by yourself if you didn't have Lance or Nas or Sergio.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, man, appreciate you.
absolutely.
Where can people actually find you and actually invest in Poppy if they're interested in the software after maybe seeing my ad, through this video?
That would be sick, bro. I mean, Poppy, they just can Google or go to getpoppy.ai. If they want to find me, my Instagram is real clever programmer.
Yes, he's a very clever programmer, as you can hear. As you can hear
There you go.
in the username. And yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to, obviously, get a set of rap ads for myself as well. They can click the link down below. It's gonna be rapads.net. Quick video on how the service works, why it's actually one of the safest type of ads to invest into and not the most risky, contrary to what a lot of people believe, with a few case studies of people like Rafe and then some other, software companies and service businesses I've worked with in the past. But without further ado, man, appreciate you for the client interview. Definitely, follow him on Instagram, tapping with Poppy. I used it to this day. So I
That's
definitely,
sick.
and yeah, man, appreciate you for, hopping on.
Yeah, guys, if you want to drop your CAC or go hire ROAS, work with him. Work with Carson.
Yeah, dude. Hey, the cat to the ground.
There you
LTV
go.
for sure.
Yeah, there you go. All right, brother.
Yes, sir. All right, sounds good, man.